What's up, my nerds? Welcome to the studio. Ah, it's a Joker!
You think a Joker's scary? What about the pirate we just saw?
I know. That's a good Joker outfit.
No. Nerds dressing up. It is Halloween in Korea, guys, even if it's not Halloween where you are.
Yeah.
It's Halloween where we are, and that's what's important.
Cheers to ghosts and goblins.
Yeah. Cheers to any ghosts watching us.
Shout out.
I hope you have a good time.
Wow, that's a great ghost dialect, Artosis.
Thanks. I used to be a ghost.
Were you?
No.
No?
How would I be a ghost? I mean, I'd be dead.
I don't know why I ask these dumb questions. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're so silly.
One time for Halloween, I took a potato and I hung it on a string from my crotch.
Yeah.
And people were like, "What are you?" And I said, "I'm a dictator."
Sick.
Dictator, man.
Yeah.
And it was cool until I was at this Halloween party and I got asked that like 100 times. You look some drunk girl in a fairy outfit. She's like, "A what?" I'm like, "A dictator." She's like, "A what?" Like like a potato is hanging from my crotch, like a dictator. She's like, "A what?" And I'm like, "All right, this is a stupid Halloween costume that I thought was funny."
That's cute. It's cute.
All right, guys. So one of these two fine gentlemen is going to be out of the tournament, unfortunately. Out of Code S.
Yeah, that's it. Soulkey was seated in here. He goes out in last place. He's not going to feel good about that.
Yeah. It's not going to be good. And we're going into this right away here at Maru against Soulkey at Terran versus Zerg here at the GSL.
Vegas.
Introducing our players in the bottom right. He might be young, but he's definitely a veteran of the GSL. Code S, he is
Maru Pro.
warming up his hands there. And in the bottom left, we've got our Zerg player. Not faring so well against Hero. Let's see if he can do better against Maru. He is
웅진스타즈 Soulkey.
I do like those keys on that keyboard.
Yeah, it's a great color.
Yeah.
So, a candy corn yellow.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, by the way, you know what?
What?
I hate candy corn.
Yeah, no
It's
one's
the
a fan
worst.
of candy corn.
Who? It's so terrible.
I'm not a fan of candy. You know what's good for candy? Reese's Cups.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually not a fan of Reese's Cups.
You don't like Reese's Cups.
I don't like peanut butter candy. That's right.
You can leave now. This is
sorry,
actually the dumbest thing I ever heard. You're wrong, by the way.
Do you like jelly beans?
No.
What?
I don't like jelly beans.
Why would you not like jelly beans?
Why don't you like peanut butter candy?
Because it doesn't taste good.
Oh, you are so dumb. There you are being wrong again.
What else is a good candy?
Actually, I think I only like Reese's. Pretty sure.
Well, I don't like...
only the cups.
When I was a kid, I actually worked in
Or the minis. Those are the best one because they have a higher peanut butter chocolate ratio.
Oh,
I don't really
that's
like
good to know.
that much.
When I was I think I was like 16. I actually worked in a gourmet candy store.
Oh yeah, I remember this. You told me this.
So
before.
I actually would just eat candy all day for free, and I think I just sort of burnt out on the desire for sugar. You know?
Yeah. You know what? I think I burnt out on the desire for sugar because I used to, at Halloween when I became like 20.
Yeah.
I would like get a giant pillowcase, and I just knew the neighborhoods where I lived very well, and I would just run the entire time.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it.
And I would get like in an hour, like 10 pounds of candy or something. Like insane. It's heavy. I'm like huffing and puffing by the time I get home. Then I'd eat it all. And I think one year I ate it all so quickly, I think I was just like, okay, I don't want candy ever again.
Your body just punished you.
Yeah. I got diabetes. It was terrible. Yeah. Anyways.
Halloween's probably the best holiday for adults, though.
Yeah.
You just get to dress up in silly costumes and
I know. I'm going to put on my cat
hammered.
ears, my cat ears and my short skirt.
What are you going on for Halloween?
I'll tell you later. I'll show you at the party. I don't want to spoil it.
It's a surprise.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on here. Quick speed by Soulkey. For Maru, just a fast expansion to double gas.
Yep.
This is basically not a surprise. This is Whirlwind. I want to see what he wants to do with the speed. That's what I'm interested in here. Does he want to try to get in there and harass a little bit? We have no buildings in the natural yet, so there's a possibility to have a little time where he can get in and do some damage, maybe kill a few SCVs, maybe surround a few Marines, make a lift off of the command center. Stuff like that can be very powerful.
Buildings are coming down now, headed towards Maru's base over here. Nice bunker placement. I don't know if that's the best. I guess, he's going to be safe against, masslings or banelings, but at the same time, that doesn't really cover that much.
No,
I guess the SCVs can retreat over there, but
yeah, it's got one side to the wall. It's kind of awkward to get in there and really attack it, and it's far enough back the SCVs can, when you see the lings coming, at least repair some of it. So for those reasons, it's kind of okay. But yeah, it doesn't cover too much, so he does have to be careful with it.
It's not like when we see the nice bunker placement on Entombed.
Yeah. And see, here we go. You did find a little moment where he can get in here. Do a little bit, not that much, because Maru was smart enough not to put a lot of SCVs down there. You know, if he had 5-6 SCVs down there, those lings could have killed 3-4 of them pretty easily and gotten out with minimal losses.
Double eBay here, so Maru's going to be turtling pretty hard for the start of this game.
Yeah, double eBay and a third command. So this is literally just Reactor Hellion greed. That's what it is.
Greed.
Yeah. All right, so in the meantime, Soulkey is taking his third base.
Looks like we got a Roach Warren coming up here.
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
And you know what? If he does a Roach attack, which is looking like he's going to, because he's mined a lot of gas, he can easily make 8 Roaches as this finishes.
Yeah, and just attack into him.
And
again, that bunker placement not going to be helpful against Roaches. He will have to lift that orbital.
Yeah, he's going to be fighting against just a handful of Marines.
I don't even think that bunker entirely covers the ramp, right? He can actually go up the ramp and hit the depot.
Look, he's going to actually deal a ton of damage because this is a super greedy version of Terran play from Maru. So these 9 Roaches are going to do a really good job. I mean, if he follows up with Speedlings, there's a possibility he can get so far ahead he's just going to win.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that bunker can be saved. And then you're just going to be fighting against all of that with a handful of Hellions.
He's getting some more Roaches here still.
Yeah, he's making a lot of Roaches. He's serious. You know what? I think those last 2 Roaches he's making is actually for defense at home. I think those are to supplement the Queens.
Could be.
Yeah.
Smart call there.
So, we do have the Roaches approaching. It's the Roach approach. And that Hellion's going to find out exactly what's going on here. He didn't make a lot of lings to follow it up, so this is not going to be as powerful as it could have been. This will be something that he can hold. It's just how much damage can Soulkey get out
get
of
up here and just hit the depot.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Kills the SCV, making the starport. Look at this, SCVs coming up to do battle.
He will sandwich the SCVs, but there's going to be a lot of dead SCVs here.
It is, but the splash damage doing a great job against these Roaches because they are forced into that little line. And let's take a look.
10 workers killed.
You know what? For 9 Roaches,
I thought
he would have liked to get more.
I really thought it was going to be a lot more. I think he did the same thing that I thought he was going to do, which is run up the ramp, but in retrospect, he probably should have backed off.
Yeah.
And tried to just fight on the low ground and maybe force a lift off.
There's like against a good micro player like Maru, there's a clock on, how long those Roaches are going to be worth something, because the Hellions are going to be kiting them quite a bit. There's a good chance your bunker's going to be hitting them a lot. So you got to get something done. He tried, but not as good as he would have liked.
As you can see here, he's going to keep on massing up. We got the Baneling Nest about halfway done. 1-1 for Zerg is also halfway done. And the Hellions just going to keep denying the creep tumors the ability to expand. If you can get a big map of creep on this, it's scary, man. Almost impossible for Zerg to push you.
Yeah. Well, as far as Maru goes, just not getting the tech lab on his factory, so a little bit slow as far as Sea Chinks go. And that means that the speed Baneling, which just started, will be pretty effective for a little bit. Like, if Soulkey wants to get aggressive, or if he gets attacked at all, he's going to be able to hold it off reasonably well.
Yep. You know, Banelings, especially on this map, even on maps smaller, Banelings make so fast you can pretty much make them in real time. If you see them pushing out, you don't have to make them right away. But in this map, even more so. Terran doesn't even really have the luxury of trying to apply pressure.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Well, he is going to go over and apply at least a little bit of pressure here. He does have a lot of Hellions.
That is.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have those Hellions that he did make for some defense, and that's going to help out some, but there is a Marauder in there.
All right, looks like he's actually serious about this.
And, wow, the Baneling's actually connecting very, very well so far.
He needs to pick up. I don't know why Maru did that, to be totally honest.
He's just seeing if he can get something done. And he does force a few units from it, too, so that's nice.
Looks like 2-2 now on the way for our Zerg player. 4 Infestors. Baneling speed finishing, I think it's about almost at the moment the sentence finishes.
Yeah, and with 1-1 and the Baneling speed, will he try to get anything done here with that? I mean, the siege mode just started. He's making a few Banes outside, but 3 Banes doesn't mean he's going to do anything necessarily.
He's coming here again, but it looks like he's got an answer. Nicely done by Soulkey. He's going to try to drop over here. Maru is. I don't think this is going to be effective either.
No, it shouldn't do too much. Looks like he might get the Queen, but that's about it.
Yeah, but he'll still get that medevac. Oh, will he?
No. That's his only Infestor up there. No way to hold it still.
The third base not really able to be secured here by Maru. Fourth base here for Soulkey. He's taking that with ease. By the way, Zerg at about 150 supply here to the 100 of Maru.
You know what I really like is that he's getting Burrow right now. And I don't just like that because obviously, you know, he's going to Infestors, he's going to want Burrow, but he has these Banelings sitting out front. He's going to be able to lay down some pretty nice Baneling landmines, and the map is so big, it's going to be hard to scan your way across it.
All right, there's a well-positioned siege tank over here. And you can see it just fired right now.
Yeah. It's hiding behind the depot that isn't really his.
All right, he's cleared that up. He should be landing that soon. Nice little fungo there, cleaning it up with no problem at all.
And right now we do have... Poor guy.
Well, you laughed. I just sneezed really hard. Yeah. Uh-oh.
And, well, is he going to actually go for some sort of bust? No, he's going to just... Oh, my God.
He's going for it.
Wow, and those Infestors are just going to sneak their way into the main base. I wonder when he's going to use those.
I think he's going to drop a bunch of infested Terrans on the command center.
You think?
Yeah.
Could be. Getting the E-Bays wouldn't be terrible either, but they aren't upgrading, so I guess right now it doesn't matter. But wow, I can't believe you got those all the way back there. I think he's going to wait
until he fills up all his energy.
Yeah, not just that, but until Maru is across the map, because if he does it then, there's no way to stop the infested Terrans. They'll kill a lot.
Really smart play here.
Yeah.
And you can see right now Soulkey just testing the waters here.
Yeah, he's very patient. And
all right, here we go.
Whoa.
Bunch of infested Terrans. And this is going to be a scary moment here for Maru as he's saying, oh my God, wait a minute.
And while those SCVs are running away, he does have Infestors over near above the natural. Will he actually throw them down? But hold on, we do have an attack coming in here to the third base. A ton of infested Terrans being thrown down. Wow, so well done.
Oh my God, Soulkey way outclassing Maru.
Yeah, so far, so good for him.
Soulkey is sick, man.
Yeah, and in the meantime, he just threw up eggs at that base, and, well, there's a bunker there, so it doesn't end up doing what he wants, but still, the thought process was there. Soulkey playing a very strong game, and in fact, I really love the fact that he's going Ultra here, especially because, you know, this map is so big that the Broodlord's not going to be as effective against
He never found those infested Terrans, by the way.
Oh, the Infestors?
Sorry, Infestors.
Yeah, all of them are still alive.
Yep. Well, Soulkey untouchable right now.
Yeah.
Basically maxed out. Chitinous plating being researched.
Yep, and so is 3-3. And we should see Adrenal Glands pretty quickly.
Oh, he can actually
he already
chuck
got
it
it,
from
actually.
there.
Anyone who gets Adrenal Glands before all the other upgrades, big head nod to you.
Yeah, for sure.
I hate it when I see Zergs forget that. It's so good.
Yeah, Zerg players do actually forget that. What is the deal with that?
I think you're just not thinking about it. When Hive finishes, you're all about getting that Hive tech in 3-3. You don't think of the Glands as often. Yeah, it's so important.
All right, more infested Terrans here. wreaking havoc here inside the main of Maru Prime.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job with those. He's attacking the eBay that isn't upgrading. But
He's just going to push out to this part of the map. Siege Tank's not going to be too helpful against these Ultras.
No, not too helpful at all. He doesn't have hardly anything here. And Soulkey going to crush right through this army.
Well, Maru looks like he almost doesn't even belong in Code S from the games we've seen today.
Well, I tell you what, Soulkey, I feel like, is playing just phenomenally this game. Much better than he did in his first series.
A failed drop over there at the 4th here for the Terran. Now the 3rd is going to have to lift in. GG.
Wow. Soulkey. All right. Now
nicely
we've
done.
seen Soulkey's skill right there. He really played that fantastically.
Really nicely done there by Soulkey.
Yep.
We're going to go into game number 2 now. The map will be up to tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if he picks Antigua Shipyard.
Yeah, I think he will. Gerard going in, give him a hand warmer. Make sure his hands have their juices flowing through.
We call that blood artosis.
Well, Gerard calls it juice because he's a vampire for Halloween.
Oh man, what are some other things you've done for his Halloween?
In the past?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I was always like, when I was a little kid, I was like a leopard or something. I remember I was a devil one year.
You know that phase
Most years I didn't dress up and I just ran around my neighborhood and collected candy.
You know that phase you go through when you're a kid where you want to be like the scariest Halloween costume ever? You want to like have the mask with the skull face on it and the Sith or whatever, the scythe.
Yeah, my dad made me one that was like a leopard costume or something. He just told me, yeah, this is the rare and deadly like leopard lion or something like that. And I was like, oh yeah! That was so scary. I was a little kid, man. It was great.
I went as a mummy one time.
Did you?
No. It wasn't fun.
No, I guess not. Did you wrap yourself in toilet paper or something?
No. Bandages.
Bandages?
Yeah.
Were you a burn victim or were you a mummy? Come on.
No, I'm going as a burn victim, not a mummy. Look at me. I was in a house fire.
That's so terrible.
All right. TVZ game number 2. I got to say, man, Maru's going to have to step it up or he is out.
Yeah. You know, I think at this point, Maru advancing is something I can't imagine.
I just don't foresee it. It would be the comeback of this season right now so far. All right, we're doing this. Going into the second game. Is Soulkey going to get out or is Maru going to have a comeback? We're going to find out here in just a minute.